At my job, people drink vodka and eat chicken fingers at 8 a.m. At my job, people clip their toenails next to people eating lunch. At my job, people use my office as their yoga studio. For the last 5 years, I've been a flight attendant at a major airline. I became a flight attendant because I love flying for free and I love people. I still love flying for free, and some days I can still stand to be around people. Every day I watch as the American public tries to endure being confined to a metal tube with 150 strangers. People's actions are controlled the minute they arrive at the airport. They're told where to sit, where to stow their bags, and in the event of a water evacuation, place the life vest over your head. By the time passengers see me directing them at the front of the aircraft, they are anxious and desperate to either shut out the world completely or satisfy one of their most basic human needs, human connection. Connection makes us feel seen, valued, and heard, but I've noticed when people are nervous, they say the first thing that comes to mind without thinking. "I'll take my filet mignon medium, ma'am," I hear people say over and over again as I roll my eyes. Or, "Did the pilots get enough sleep last night?" People joke as I stand, staring silently. On a recent flight from Atlanta to New York City, I watched as a woman tried to connect with a man in the military. "So," she said, "what do you think of our current commander-in-chief?" I wanted to scream, "No!" knowing how fraught with tension that question is in the year 2018. The soldier tactfully replied, "He is my commander-in-chief, and I support him." While I see many ill-fated attempts at connection play out on the airplane, it is the comments on my physical appearance and my name which make me wonder if there is any civility left in America. And honestly, stab a knife straight through my heart. How tall are you? Do you play basketball? Did your parents want a boy? You don't look like a Stuart. You should smile more. How do you fit on an airplane? Is it hard to find a boyfriend because you're so tall? You're an Amazon. I am shocked at the inappropriate and tactless way people try to connect with me over and over again. The continuous comments wear on my self-confidence and sense of worthiness. But as a result, I've learned the value of meaningful connection. I've learned not to ask someone how tall they are, because knowing their exact height in inches doesn't make me feel more connected to them and makes them self-conscious. I've learned not to tell someone to smile more, because people are allowed to smile as goddamn much as they want to. And I've learned not to ask someone why they have purple hair, because it's none of my business why they have purple hair. After years of experiencing all types of human beings, I've learned what true connection looks like. What if we strive to connect based on who we are and not what we look like? What if we felt understood and recognized by other human beings? And what if our attempts at connection energized us rather than depleting us? Like so many of us, my attempts at connection can be faulty. Some days, the only conversation I have with a customer is a roll of my eyes when I hear them say, "Did the pilots get enough sleep last night?" When really, I should acknowledge their desperate attempt at connection. I cannot be the best version of myself every single day on the airplane, but I've learned to do the best I can in that moment. So I encourage you, next time you try to connect to someone, ask them something that will enhance their life and yours. Try asking what their hobbies are, their favorite travel destinations, or what made them happy today. Or if you're in Boulder Theater with 1,000 new friends, I encourage you to make a real connection with someone. Yes, I am tall, but I've also been to all 7 continents, have 2 cats, and I'm writing a book. But how would you know that if you only focused on my height? So here's my call to action. I encourage you during intermission to turn to the person seated next to you and ask them something meaningful. You have no idea what value someone can add to your life unless you find out who they truly are, and who they truly are lies within them, not on the surface.